Welcome back, coders. Today we'll work on page 1 of Unit 2, Lab 3, Making Decisions by Using Predicates. This video will include breaks for you to complete the code on your computer, and there will also be pauses where you will answer questions before you can move on. You'll need the video open in one window, Snap in another, and the lab directions in a third. Pause and rewind at any time, and don't forget to have fun. First, let's go to the lab page and read the introduction. At the end of today's activity, you will review predicates and build some custom ones that can be used in future projects. Predicates are reporter blocks that always report a Boolean value. Boolean is an example of a primitive data type that takes on the value of true or false. We have used predicates before as the input condition of some conditional blocks, such as the if or repeat until. Time to start coding today's activity. First, let's go to Snap and log in. Save your file as U2L3-predicates. I'll open up mine. First, we want to complete step 2, where we write a script that follows the sprite, leaves behind writing, and the writing takes on a different color depending on the mouse's position on the stage. Here is a demo. The video will pause to give you a chance to code. If you need a hint or are ready to move on, answer the following question. Okay, so here's the blocks that we need to put together in order to make this script. How can we incorporate the predicates to get the desired result? Answer the following question to move on. First, we start with the clear, the set pen size to 10, and the pen down. We attach a forever block so the inside code loops continuously. Next, we want the sprite to go to the position of the mouse. So we use the go to x, y block with mouse x as the x input and mouse y as the y input. Our next set of code uses a conditional to set the pen color based on the y position of the mouse. In my example, if mouse y is greater than 0, then the pen color is red. Otherwise, the pen is blue. So this is the code that will draw according to the rules that we want. Pause the video and complete the coding, and then save your program. Next, we'll move on to step 4 and build some custom predicates that will tell us whether an input number is between two other numbers. Then we'll test a few cases to see if it works. Making a new predicate is an example of making a custom block. Of course, we want to use the hexagonal predicate shape. In addition, we have to use a report block at the end so we return the result. This is important for all reporter functions, built-in or custom. The video will pause to give you a chance to code. If you need a hint or are ready to move on, answer the following question. First, let's set the right inputs. Input lower, and upper. Here's the blocks that we need in order to make this script. How can we incorporate the predicates to get the desired result? Answer the following question to move on. For the input to be between the lower and the upper, it must be true that the input is greater than the lower number and the input is less than the upper number. We'll drop in the script variables where into the correct places and put them inside of the and, since we want both statements to be true, and place that inside of the report block. Awesome. Hit apply and OK. So now we have a custom block that will tell us if we are between two different numbers. Let's save our work again. Next, we want to modify the earlier script so that we can write on the stage in 3 colors depending on the location of the sprite. The video will pause to give you a chance to code. If you need a hint or are ready to move on, answer the following question. Okay, so here's the blocks that we need to put together in order to make this script. How can we incorporate the predicates now to get the desired effect? Answer the following question to move on. We set up the code similar to before, but this time use multiple if blocks with the between predicate to have more than 2 pen colors. We will duplicate the between block 2 times so that we have 3 colors in total. Make sure you select numbers that don't overlap or you won't get the desired effect, and set your pen color to the 3 colors that you want. On to step 6, where we want to make another custom block. This one will tell us whether or not a number is divisible by another. But first, let's investigate the mod block. Try the following inputs for it and answer the questions. So now that we know what the mod reporter reports, how can we combine that with some other blocks to make a custom divisible predicate? The video will pause to give you a chance to code. If you need a hint or are ready to move on, answer the following question. Okay, so here's the blocks that we need to put together in order to make this script. How can we incorporate the predicates to get the desired result? Answer the following question to move on. When the mod reporter is equal to 0, then the input number is evenly divisible by the divisor. So let's compute the mod of the input by the divisor and use the equality predicate to check if it is 0. So here's our divisible block. Let's take it one step further and define 2 more custom predicates that tell us if the input is odd or even. You should take advantage of the divisible block you already made and use abstraction to make these two new custom blocks. The video will pause to give you a chance to code. If you need a hint or are ready to move on, answer the following question. Okay, here's the blocks that we need to put together in order to make this script. How can we incorporate the predicates to get the desired result? Answer the following question to move on. We can reuse the divisible block for the even predicate by setting the divisor input to 2. As for the odd, we can take the result of the even predicate and do the opposite with the not operator. If we want to do this with more abstraction, we can pull in the even predicate directly. And there it is. We now have custom blocks that tell us if an input is divisible by a number, if a number is even, or if a number is odd. Finish up the lab by completing the self-check on predicates. If you have additional time remaining, you can pick any of the if there is time blue blocks to extend your program. Make sure you save your program and share in the save menu so you can copy and paste the link in the online form. Thanks for watching.